Mr. Clough.
Mr. Speaker, through the shared effort across government and of our armed forces, we have delivered one of the largest and most complex evacuation operations in living memory. Between the 15th and 29th of August, we evacuated over 15,000 people from Afghanistan. This includes more than 8,000 British nationals, close to 5,000 Afghans who loyally served the United Kingdom, along with their dependents, and about 500 special cases of particularly vulnerable Afghans, including Chevening scholars, journalists, human rights defenders, campaigners for women's rights, judges, etc. Now that the primary evacuation period has ended, we have moved on to a new phase. We stand by our commitments to support those who have worked for us and take all remaining eligible cases. Securing the safe passage out of the country of those remaining is an immediate priority, and we are working through diplomatic channels to this end, which is why ministers have made calls and the Foreign Secretary has visited the region. It is our determination to continue to work rapidly with both the Home Office and the Ministry of Defence to assess all cases that have been sent through to us. Responding to MPs' cases and correspondence remains a priority for the government. My noble friend, the Minister for South Asia and the Commonwealth, wrote to all those MPs who sent the FCDO cases on the 5th of September, outlining the actions that we are taking to progress the cases that have been sent to us, as well as updating the relevant contact routes that are now available as the initial evacuation phase is over. A letter was also sent to all parliamentarians by the Minister for South Asia and the Commonwealth on the 6th of September, outlining the work that we are doing to provide safe passage for all those still in Afghanistan. During Operation Pitting alone, we received over 200,000 emails, significantly more than during the entire repatriation operation of British nationals at the onset of the COVID pandemic last year. During the evacuation, our priority was rightly on getting UK nationals and those Afghans who worked for us onto the flights leaving Afghanistan. In addition, we brought out hundreds of individuals who were identified as special cases due to the particular risk that they face through their ties with the United Kingdom. Since the completion of the evacuation phase, we have been urgently working through the correspondence, including the hundreds of letters we received during the operation from MPs and peers, many of which contained multiple cases. Over 100 additional staff have been assigned to work through the caseload. Where the FCDO has received cases which are dealt with by the MOD under the ARAP scheme or the Home Office under the Afghan Citizens Resettlement Scheme, we will pass those cases to the relevant department. This will be completed within a week, that is by the 16th of September, and those MPs concerned will be informed as to the government department that will be assessing the cases. Only after this assessment will the relevant department be able to provide a more substantive update to those members who have sent in cases. The FCDO will continue to handle British national cases and will be in contact with MPs about the specific cases they have raised within 7 days, providing as much detail as we are able. We are deeply grateful and we pay tribute to the work of parliamentarians during this mammoth operation. And I also pay tribute to the staff of many MPs who have worked around the clock responding to the concerns of their constituents and those stuck in Afghanistan. Thanks to the parliamentary colleagues and members, our consular team have already been able to reach many that are in need, and we are committed to addressing the concerns of parliamentarians as we move forward and intensify our work until the end of this operation.